There we go. I've been wanting to make this video for a really long time. The hard part about creating this video is actually just getting down to where I want to fish. The cool part about my house is it's on top of a hill. In the bottom part of the hill, there's a river below it. The only issue is we're way up here and the river is way down there. It is doable. My dad has carved a trail out here to be able to get down to the river to be able to fish, but it's quite the feat. So buckle up because I might fall down this hill. Today we're gonna catch ourselves either some food or we're gonna either catch ourselves a pet. So that's today's video goal, is to catch something. We'll see how this goes. I need to get down through here and carve this trail out a little bit better. The last time I've went all the way to the bottom to the river has been probably like 2 years ago. So this is gonna be exciting. Another thing too is the area down there to fish isn't all that big, so like there's not really a big bank to fish off of. I kind of wore like little muck boot things, that way if I need to walk in the water a little bit I can, but that also makes it super challenging to get down here. So this is the Tippecanoe River. My house is way up there. Getting down there is quite the task, but I think we can get it done. So I'm gonna put you guys down before I get hurt, and I'll pick you guys up once I get to our infamous rock down there that we fish off of and I bow fish off of. See you guys in hopefully 2 minutes. Again, the goal today is, I don't know how I'm gonna manage to do it, but if we catch a small enough fish, such as like a sunfish or a bluegill, I wanna try to keep it and put it in the turtle tank. They're either gonna eat it, which is fine, or I'm gonna have a bluegill as a pet. Another thing too is if I can catch like a catfish or stuff like that, I'm not opposed to doing a catch, clean, and cook. So I'm not really sure where this video is gonna kind of lead. Knowing how hard it is to get down here now, I need to get down here and clean it out, and it'll be much easier to haul fish up and down. But holy crap, there's thorns growing everywhere. I need to come down and weed whack and just kind of manage this. Also, a big tree fell down the bank. There actually is a really big hole that we used to catch a bunch of fish out of. Yeah, I mean, that tree that fell down from the top of the hill is now in the river halfway, and it's kind of a mess. It's gonna be really hard to clean things down here, but I would like to at least get it where we can kind of come down here and enjoy it a little bit. We're gonna get a little dangle here and see if we can have any luck. So the bait of choice today is the trusty dusty rooster tail. You guys know why I'm fishing with that. I know it's the easy way out, but I just want to catch fish to show you guys that I'm a real angler. So if you guys watch my Michigan fishing video, I let you guys know that I haven't fished in a really long time, so all of my gear is showing that is the case. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I just enjoy it. I probably do a lot of things that bother some actual wannabe professional anglers, but you know, they can chill out. I also did say that I kind of want to give you guys an update on the plans for the river, I guess. And the only reason why I came down here is because I've been meaning to come down here. I kind of have a lot of big plans for the river, and you know, kind of what I want to do to make sure that I can get down here. It's never going to necessarily be easy to get down here, but I have gotten it in the years past to where it's a little, that's disgusting. That is a huge snake. I hate snakes. That is one thing that I can just not get behind. As I was saying, I would like to get kind of the trail cleaned up, and I know it's probably never going to be super easy to just be able to walk down here. Like I said, I have in years past cleared out the trail and made it actually pretty accessible. In terms of my short-term goals, and you know, the small plan is obviously get that trail cleared back up, get it a little bit wider, that way walking to the bottom portion it is a little bit more simple instead of walking over falling down trees and brush and a bunch of that stuff, weeds and just all sorts of stuff. And then I kind of showed you guys before I walked down here, there are a little bit of steps, but I would like to clear that all up again. I had that all trimmed up. Like I said, it's something that's going to need constant maintenance. So I'm going to need to get a weed eater down here. I guess where I'm going with this is the whole reason why I even want to clear out the trail is, so if you guys have been watching this channel for a little while, you guys know that my parents are actually building a house on my grandparents' property. That leaves Eric and I the ability to buy my parents' house. With them being family, it's kind of nice to be able to carry on all the great things my dad's done to the house and all the hard work that he's put in instead of selling it. Erica and I are finally kind of, well, I should say I'm finally kind of in the position where I can afford to take on that responsibility. You know, it'll be nice to kind of have a place of our own. She's going to be super excited about that. So all the things that I've been doing around the house are ultimately going to make it easier on Erica and I when we move in and my parents get their house done. So we're really excited about it. So that means I can start kind of doing what I want with the house. That way it makes it a little bit easier of a transition for everybody, and that leaves us with having access to this river. I know my dad's always kind of had dreams of building a deck down here. He actually did start it, and then a tree took it out. Building on the river is really hard because it's susceptible to flood. The river that I'm on here actually is dammed up. Anytime there's big rains, they open that dam up. That's the nice part about being so far up the hill, because if my house all the way up that hill floods, everybody's in trouble. It's kind of where Dad stopped, is when his first attempt to build a deck got wiped out. The goal for me, I'll kind of break it down into short-term and kind of long-term goals. Short-term goal is just making it a tad bit easier to get down here, like I said. A little bit of a longer-term goal, once we get some things situated in the house and get some things fixed up, do some remodels, make it our own. I would like to have a set of wooden stairs that ultimately goes from top to bottom. I'm not really sure if that's actually going to get accomplished, or at least from bottom to bottom part of the trail, if that makes sense. So river to the bottom part of the trail. That little stretch of, I would say probably maybe 50 feet, I don't even know. It's a little bit more manageable. Kind of my grand goal, I would like to build some sort of guest house. I don't know what it's going to consist of, but I have this big envision of somehow getting a shipping container slid at least like halfway down the hill and building a deck off of that, and then having the stairs kind of meet up to that and have another set of stairs from that deck all the way to the top. So again, that's going to be an absolute challenge, but obviously if you don't have big dreams, then you know, what do you have to work toward? I don't know, I'm a very big dreamer. I'm a very big idea guy. I have a lot of ideas. Yeah, that's kind of my big spiel. So I'm going to focus on maybe catching a fish here. The conditions here are definitely not as good as they used to be, I can tell you that right now, and the equipment that I'm working with is high-key awful. There we go. Got something, I don't know what it is. Don't go in that rock. It's a smallie. Come on, stay on there, please. Okay, chill, brother. Chill, brother. See, that right there, guys, is why I chose to use the rooster tail, because you can catch literally anything. Oh, where are we at? Here where them pliers at. Chill, brother. Little smallie, let's go. That's exciting. Nice little fish. Nothing too fancy. Just a little guy, but that's why I have an ultralight and I'm using a tiny rooster tail. So pretty excited about that. Let's go. We didn't get skunked. I thought I was gonna have to make a stupid thumbnail that showed me catching a skunk or something. I don't know, but one down, many more to go. So cheers. That's the hard part about filming freaking fishing, is you just never know, and then all your battery's dead and all your memory cards freaking ran out, and then you catch one. It's like, are you shitting me? I'm pretty sure I got it. I keep getting temperature warnings on that sucker because it is a little sunny and there's really no shade. So I love catching fish, big or small. It's always so much fun, especially smallmouth. They fight so hard, and I'm using a little ultralight. I always love catching fish on here just because it just seems like an absolute hoss. It's easy to kind of pick up and go, and using a bait caster on the river is fine and all, but it tends to be a little tricky just because you need a little bit more room to be able to kind of cast that sucker. I'm gonna be really upset if I didn't get that on camera. Honestly. I just got a bite. It was a little rock bass, I think, but I mean, it was a little. It would have been a perfect pet, but I didn't even know it was a bite, and I reeled it in, and I kind of gave it a little yank because I thought maybe, and when I yanked it, it literally sent him flying out of the water, and obviously I didn't catch it, so at least we're still having a little action. The only issue with this is, at this point, the only hiccup that I'm running into while fishing down here is it's so hot and there's really no shade over this rock. So GoPro overheated. The camera that I'm talking to you on actually overheated. It's working now, so we'll see how long that lasts. But I just missed nothing while talking, so I'm gonna focus. But yeah, everything's overheating, so that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Also, the nice part about coming down here and bringing the cameras and stuff is I'm learning. Got a big one. All right, so GoPro officially dead. That camera that I'm talking to, have no idea how much battery's left. I have 2 batteries, should be good, but it does overheat easily. So if that's the case, we're only gonna be catching 1 fish today, which is okay. Again, I'm learning how to film in these scenarios to make sure that I can get you guys the best possible footage that I can. It's super hard. Again, I'm a one-man. What's going on there? A little dead boy. Oh. He's still alive but barely breathing. A little shad. Poor guy. I can't get him. Again, I'm learning, so, and I'm a one-man show. I brought all this stuff down myself, do everything myself. Bear with me. It's challenging. It's hard. But all the people that click that subscribe button and were like, hey, I'm going to ride with this guy, I appreciate you, because you're the only reason why I keep doing this. Because if nobody ever subscribed, ever, why would I waste all my time doing this? So you guys give me a little bit of inspiration, and I'm excited to make content for you guys. I'm gonna keep, grinding these videos out for you. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Don't even know. I'm gonna continue grinding these videos out for you guys though, and hopefully someday we can look back. My core, I mean, to be honest with you, everybody that's subscribed so far, even you guys are gonna look back and be like, I remember when I subscribed to him 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or even a year ago, and he only had 500 subscribers. So no matter what, we're going to get somewhere, and I'm not the kind of person that quits until I get kind of at least close to what I want, but I'm not satisfied with these videos. I want to do better for you guys and, just keep killing it.